if you post to get the attention from other people, you probably less loyal than a person who willingly admit, yeah, I probably don't need to post X, Y, and Z or post in this type of manner if I'm in a relationship. Folks will try to say, but it's only posted, I'm not cheating, da 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 da. Are you goddamn? Cause if you posted, that's like opening yourself up for the opportunity. People don't open themselves up for certain opportunities if they won't act on it when the opportunity presents itself. All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. Today we got a solo video. Today we're gonna talk about it's a lie when people say they post for themselves. Now we're gonna start it with this clip. If you posting for yourself, you would take the picture and keep it in your phone, maybe hang it in your room, do whatever for you to mesmerize.
There you go.
Now, you choose to post it online and for the world to see. That's not for you. Now, that clip, they got a lot of engagement, a lot of comments, a lot of views, a lot of likes. So I'm like, okay, this is a hot topic. Now, majority of the engagement I got from the post have been love. But on the flip side, just like any other post, it's been a little, nah, that ain't true, or woo, like a little discrepancy on it. So I'm like, okay, let's make a long form video going into it. If you don't like the first suggestion of just hang it up in your room, just keep it in your phone, all these other ways to really take a picture for your own gratitude. If you don't like that and you just gotta post it, which already is a red flag, okay. Is other alternatives to that too. You could post it and just not take the same type of pictures you taking. People will take pictures. I'm gonna put some examples on the screen. People are taking pictures, turned around, showing their backside, too much cleavage, etc. But continue to say they post for themselves. So if you want to keep posting and your partner don't necessarily got a problem with you posting, is how you post it, it's as simple as stop taking them type of pictures. But we can take it even further and say, okay, if you post for yourself, if this for your own gratitude, delete all the men, all the males that's not family members off your page, make your page private. Now, if you suggest it, your partner probably get mad. This should be a red flag. Okay, if it's posted for yourself, and I'm just telling you to block some of the outside of yourself, the outside viewers, I'm telling you, block some of them off. The males that cause friction in our relationship because you posted beautiful pictures. Because more than likely you ain't gonna post a picture of you looking ignorant. So you posted beautiful pictures, which will incite the lust of other men. I'm telling you, cut that avenue off. You got a problem with it, but you continue to tell me you post for yourself. Red flag. The truth of the matter is, cut past all the bull crap. We post a lot of times for the attention of the opposite sex. Like, I'm talking about posting, not just post like I'm just resharing the Twitter post, but I'm talking about posting ourselves. Get dolled up, looking good, looking fly, posting the picture. A lot of times we post for the opposite sex. Now, if you tell me you post, it's for attention regardless. Because like I said, keep it in your phone if you don't want attention from it. So you post for attention. It's social media, a social interaction site. You post to interact socially with others. So that's why we post. So it's only two sides to it. Either you looking for that social interaction from the opposite sex or the same sex. Either way it go is a problem, really. Because if you looking for it from the opposite sex, we know the problem with it. We you got to go into that. If you're looking for it from the same sex, that's still a problem because if you my partner, I'm taking you serious. I want to get married to you. We're in the courtship process right now. I'm thinking long term, like I'm gonna have a kid with this person, etc. We're gonna really start a family. So if you doing stuff to get that type of attention from the same sex, I'm still looking at it weird. Like, do I want to have a kid with this person? This person might not be the best influence for the child I'm trying to raise. You see what I'm saying? All the lies like this I post for myself is just a manipulation tactic. That's just that person trying to disarm you by basically telling you, nah, you not seeing what you think you see. You think you see the person who gave you their commitment and you gave them your commitment. you think you see that person doing stuff that'll cause friction and harm to the relationship by posting seductive pictures. That's what you see. And then they come behind you after you express that to them. They come behind you and say, nah, that's not what you see at all. Like, that's totally not what's going on. Or they'll try to say, this probably the number one manipulation tactic. Or they'll try to say, oh, you being insecure, you being controlling, etc. Okay. On one hand, you'll be correct. On one hand, we can look at the definition of insecure, and one of the definition is weak, liable to break. So, in a way, you correct. Excuse me. I'm not being insecure, but the relationship is being made insecure if you keep doing actions that will go against and weaken the relationship. Doing stuff like that will incite the lust of other men can weaken the foundation of our relationship, especially taking in mind that most relationships just operate off of, I like you, you like me, you look good, I look good to you, all right, let's get together type of foundation. So since that's the case most of the time, and you are bringing extra frictions into the relationship, yes, in a way you're right. I'm not being insecure, but the relationship is being made insecure, weak, and liable to break. But if you try to say it to say I'm insecure, I'm tripping, that's where you wrong. But I get why you saying it, because people are trying to villainize the person or the rules being enforced so they don't have to follow the rules. If I can somehow prove, or at least think I'm proving, that you a bad person, and then you give me a set of rules, I'm then justified in not following them set of rules because that's a bad person. I don't want to listen to that person. Or even if I don't attack you personally, but I attack the rules and villainize the rules, now I'm justified in not following them. So if you give me an order, if you give me a directive, and then I say, nah, you only saying that because you insecure. Or you only saying that because you this, you only saying that because you that. Now it's like, okay, I'm taking the pressure off me. Oh, I don't gotta follow that rule no more. If I don't like you telling me I post too much of seductive pictures to call myself trying to be loyal to you, and I can say, nah, you just being this, or you just being, I can keep throwing negative names on you, that automatically defeats the argument. Or really it don't, but I'm saying that's the manipulation tactic. That's the mindset behind it. It defeats the argument because, cool, I can just discredit everything you were just saying by throwing these negative names on you. Then that's just us breaking it down, looking deeper into it. On the surface level, if your partner brings something up to you, hey, I don't like the way you do this. Hey, I don't like the way you do that. The question you gotta ask yourself is what they asking me to change more significant to me than the actual person, than the relationship? For example, if this person telling you, hey, I don't like the way you post, or you can post however you post, make your page private, take all the other dudes out on your following, man, remove them, make the page private, you can post whatever you want. Or you can keep your page public, you gotta post different stuff, better stuff, cool. If this person expressing this to you, obviously they got a problem with what you're currently doing. So this should be the mindset behind it. It's posted more important than the relationship. If you even gotta think about it, I ain't gonna lie, y'all need to leave the relationship alone. So let's say you really post for yourself, which you don't. But let's say you really do. It's the rare exception that somebody really, really do. Okay. Is that posting, whatever you get out of posting, is that a higher priority than the feelings of your partner? If it is, y'all need to reevaluate y'all relationship. I personally would want to build with a person and continue going forward with a person that will put something so insignificant. Jesus Christ, I don't know why I could say that for a second. I wouldn't want to be with a person that'll put something so small over me. You see what I'm saying? I feel like really the only thing you would really put over your husband or over your wife is y'all religious obligations, y'all spiritual obligations. Other than that, everything else probably got to compromise in one way, shape, or form. Like, and some stuff might be a give or take. Like, let's say y'all financial situation. This might be a situation where you're like, nah, this put my wife in a bad situation, even though I like this financial opportunity. It's like, it might mess up the family structure. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Cool. Let's say year later or a couple years later, another situation presents itself. You like, okay, this situation better than the last one. Okay, it won't necessarily cut off the family connection, but my girl might have to sacrifice this, that, and the third. Cool. Like that's y'all can chop it up about. Like, for example, let's say I'm working in a situation where it's like, I'm making 30 times what I was previously making, but I'm liable to cheat on my girl, or I'm liable to go to jail, or I'm liable to do something that'll destroy the family structure. All right, cool. I probably should do that. So I should prioritize my wife over the financial situation at that point. Let's say another opportunity I get, I'm able to make more than I'm making now, but my girl gotta change her hours on her job, or she gotta find a new job, and like she's still comfortable with the new job. All right, cool. Then it's like, all right, she gotta bite the bullet at that time. Like she gotta take the sacrifice. So it's a give and take with some stuff, but something like social media, hell nah. Like this shouldn't even be a thought that'll pop up in the head. But I see that this video got a lot of engagement, a lot of attention. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's make a long form video about it. Do people post for themselves? No. Is it a lie? Yes. Is it just a manipulation tactic? Yes. Nobody posts for their damn self. You post to get the attention from other people. And I'll take it even further and say, if you post to get the attention from other people, you probably less loyal than a person who willingly admit, yeah, I probably don't need to post X, Y, and Z, or posting this type of matter if I'm in a relationship. Folks are trying to say, but it's only posted, I'm not cheating, da 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 da. Are you goddamn? Cause if you posted, that's like opening yourself up for the opportunity. People don't open themselves up for certain opportunities if they won't act on it when the opportunity presents itself. Now, you probably ain't cheat when Lil JoJo and Lil Bobo tried to shoot that shot at you, because Lil JoJo and Lil Bobo probably ain't your type. If the nigga in I'm trying to stop saying nigga. If the brother in the Hellcat with a million racks in his pocket and this brother just your type, da 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 da, he shoot his shot from seeing all the seductive pictures you posted or whatever. And let's get this straight before I even finish my example. Your picture don't even gotta be seductive as far as like you showing all your cleavage or your cheeks out or nothing like that. Your picture can just be you looking beautiful. Like it can be headshots, goddamn. This is by far a way better alternative than the other sister posting her body. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting both of them in the same boat. But what I'm saying is, even with that, you still want to monitor the way you do that to preserve the life of the relationship. Because let's say if you a sister that just posting regular beautiful pictures, you not trying to show your body off, be extra sexy, try to look promiscuous, you ain't doing none of that. You just a beautiful sister that take pictures. Even with that, I would say we still have to make sure our guard is up on the other people trying to come in on our relationship, because if other brothers just see a beautiful sister, they ain't gotta see your tatas, but they ain't gotta see none of that. They just see a beautiful sister, they like, dang, like the sister look good. Let me shoot my shot. You would think, what if I got my man posted on my page? I'm gonna keep the book. Other dudes really don't care about that. So if you just a beautiful sister not posting nothing out of line, dudes will still shoot they shot. Even if you got your dude posted, they'll still bypass that post, still hit you in the DM to see, like, dang, let me see what's up with her. So posting in general that will show off your beauty or in any type of way, whether it's just like more regular pictures or the super sexy, seductive pictures. Any type of post that'll show your beauty gonna bring the attention of the opposite sex. So even with pictures like that, with just your face, with selfies, all that type of stuff, you still will want to do it in a way that protect the relationship. Whether that way is making your page private, like is really just you, your home girls, the male family members or whatever on the page, or however, whatever other way y'all think to protect the foundation and strength of the relationship, do that. Because at any given point, it's always somebody that's like, dang, she look beautiful. And the brother might not even be thinking like, F the dude. He probably just thinking like, dang, the woman just beautiful. And that'll cause friction. Cause 9 times out of 10, all of us still got that, what's the word, desire for the opposite sex. Just cause you got with your person don't mean every other person on the earth automatically ugly. No. So since that's the case and you still got that natural desire in you, you want to guard yourself to not have that desire grow out of a natural state. The natural state is you and your one person, me and my wife, or you and your husband, etc. Bam, that's the natural urge. You don't want that urge to grow outside of that uncontrolled. So since we all got that urge, we all got to focus on what would be a control method to have that urge not grow as a wildfire. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all tapping into this episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. I'll let y'all on the next one. Yes, sir.